No. Okay, so I won't be able to make it up there by this midnight. So I know that there's one that you could actually just run straight up to it. Can I find it? Maybe. Ooh, what the hell? What the hell just happened? I just got shot quite some distance within mere seconds. What the? Oh well. Okay, this is going to take me a while to get back. There we go. I put lights up so I could actually find it. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so I think it was just run straight up here. Yeah, see, this area you can just run straight up it. So I'm not sure if the bots can do the same. And that's what I want to check. Granted, it's one of those things where I'm going, can they or can't they? This is the bridge I was making. So that if they can go here, can they go on the other one? Or other ones? I know they can go onto that one, hence why the bridge here, and I was going to flop it down, but the blocks don't go at any angle, they go at a 45-degree angle. Sorry, not a 45-degree angle, they go at a 90-degree angle, unless you set it with controllers and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a nuisance. So that said, I'll put down a couple plots, get the do about 20 of those. Granted, we don't have anywhere near enough buckets to do it, so I might have to head back for more buckets of water. Let's quickly do those as well while we're at it, so I can get some lights up. Okay, so the question is, can they get up here? 12 o'clock. Should be in the middle of raid. There's one bot waiting over there patiently. So far, oops, I think we're actually safe up here. There's one stuck down there. Oh, blast. Oh. Strange I don't see any farm bots, bearing in mind it's 20 potatoes. Oh, let's get back up there. Oops. Where is my string of lights? Ooh, did I hear a head go? No. There's another bot there. There's the easy way up. There it is. Okay, so even though we can get up here on foot without the elevator, oops, for some reason I can't get up that way. So even though we can get up here without the elevator, bots can't. Interesting. That's nice to know.
It's all about humanity.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. I'm your host 2005 Guy02. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the whole game to load back in properly, because a couple of things are still the wrong colours and not looking quite right. There we go. A little bit more to go. But yeah, you guys may have seen a slight difference already, and that is that we've got a compass up top. So now with that we can actually find our way back to civilization and everything else. If we can figure out how to use a compass, that'd be nice. Yep. So what my plan is today is to start moving to a new location. So I've been doing a little bit scouting about with the somewhat fixed car. Granted that there are a couple problems with the doors, as in sometimes they do not open. Let's see if we've still got cows or if they've disappeared. Yep, looks like we've still got both of them. Now it has been quite a few days since last I played. I think it's actually about 3 weeks now. There was a small update, but once again there was no actual changelog for it. So I'm not completely sure what has actually changed. I checked the code and all the things that I put into place is still there, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I didn't know that it actually pulled up all of the items in, and then that way you can see all of the items. So that's quite interesting. So it's currently making some materials. I can't remember what it's doing at the moment. Looks like it's making, could be tier 3 metal. But yes, we've got quite a lot of stuff that needs to be moved. We've got quite a lot of seeds, which we could eventually turn into that. But we are also going to have to make a somewhat big garden area. I've pulled down last time after testing the tier 2 metal. I pulled up all that lot so that we could actually get on with the move. Granted, we'll have to pull up all this lot as well, and also try to figure out how we're going to shift it all. Now, I've been scouting around a little bit here and there. I found a couple nice big flat areas, but they don't have accessibility to water or chemicals in some areas. There is one that has accessibility to both, and that is in that direction over there. So I'm not sure if it's be a good idea to go down there or not, but I guess it's probably better than nothing. I also got the little tank up there to work for Moby if he decides to rejoin. Looks like we've got a guest over there that's already killed a cow. So let's kill him and take his leg. Okay, so question is, how are we going to take all that stuff with us? Because, like I said, that's going to be a lot of stuff to move. I'd like to take it all on the one vehicle of ours, but I don't think even that is going to be powerful enough to take all of these boxes and all of these devices. And there's a lot of stuff. Granted, we can put a lot of this stuff in various boxes that may still be empty. Yeah. So yeah, I'm making tier 2 metal and some stone blocks, brick blocks. So I've got a slight design in my head as to what I want to build, but I haven't really put it on paper yet because I still haven't gotten anywhere close to finishing my room because I've been doing gaming instead and making videos. I just can't seem to get myself away from the computer, and having done so, I've also completely and utterly upset my left arm. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why it's hurting it that much. But yeah, it seems to be every time I'm holding the WASD keys, I get a real horrible pain in my left arm, just below the shoulder line. We believe it's a sprain. My father and I, we both believe it's a sprain. But there is no information on how to rid yourself from this problem. For example, you know T-pose, you have your arms and your hands flat out. I can do it up to a point, but if I, let's say, pull both my arms straight up, my right arm, there's no pain, there's nothing, except for when I pull it down again, slowly. My left arm, I can't raise it. It hurts too much. And a couple of days ago, there was a very loud pop in my shoulder blade, or in my shoulder, which it sounds like when I open up my door. But louder. So I'm not sure what I damaged in my arm, but I've been looking up various things, and I'm just hoping it's not a sprain. Sorry, not a strain, but a sprain. Because if it's a strain, it requires surgery to get rid of the problem, and I will not go under the knife for any reason. So yeah, that's my situation at the moment. But of course, you guys don't want to know about stuff like that, so I'll leave that lot with that, and we can actually get on with the game. So the question is, how are we going to take all this stuff with us? Well, let's put the car outside so we can load it up as best we can and still drive with it. Oops. Oh, damn it. 7 Days to Die is starting to get to me again. So I've been playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die, and every time I play 7 Days to Die, the left and right mouse buttons are always different compared to the left and right mouse button for if you're using, well, what was the right key again? I thought it was E. Or Q? No, that just raises it. Oh wait, that is rotate. So yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of 7 Days to Die lately, and it screwed up my way of thinking of left mouse button to pick up, right mouse button to pick up, and of course I get them both completely mixed up. And that's the other way around. Okay. Oh yeah, that's because I did move them both like this on both sides. I'm hoping by doing so, I think I did that last time actually, never mind. For some reason it still looks like it's a bit further down on one side, but I guess it could be the drills. Also the containers up here, which are almost full. But I don't think it counts the weight that's actually inside the boxes. I think it just counts the weight of the boxes themselves. Which is one thing I'm hoping it's just counting. But what I'll do is I'll wait until these ones are finished. Looks like this one is. And then we can continue again. Now, I've still got still got these ones in. I've forgotten to take the other ones out that I didn't want. I haven't tried that one yet, so let's make one. Seems like we can at least make one. And see how big that one is, and see if it's something that we can or can't use. It's probably something that we could use, but I'm not sure about the size of it. So let's have a little peek. Sort of take the stake out of our inventory. I guess what we should do is take some tier 3 metal with us, and we do have a little bit. And have that in there for when we get started. So how big is this thing? 4x4, 5x5. It's like a 5x5. Yeah, I think it's a 5x5. I can't put it on there for some reason, but I can put it on that side. So, 6x6 maybe even. Could be 6x6. Let's see. Those ones are 2x2. Yeah, it's a 6x6. Okay. Wow, that's quite big. Again, it could also be an 8x8 because of that little lip. Interesting. Well, that's another item that I now have to hide in a box somewhere. Okay. So I'll just quickly keep making some more tier 3, and I shall be with you guys in just a bit. I forgot it's not just the tier 3 metal as well. I was trying to make some tier 3 concrete. Granted, the tier 3 concrete, I don't think it was as strong as the tier 3 metal, but it did have that heavy factor in case we need it for a defense for the farm. Granted, tier 3 metal will hold various robots at bay, but it cannot withstand the sheer might of the red bots. So we're still going to have to do something about them. So that said, let's pick that one up. Let's remove that one and put that there. I think that's ready. Oh no, actually, saying that, we still have too much wood already there. So we need to do something about this wood. I was also going to make some tier 3 wood as well, because tier 3 wood, granted it's still flammable, but it doesn't weigh as much as the tier 3 metal. And I want to know if the bots will try to attack the tier 2 wood and the tier 3 wood and see if they can get through it. Because if they can't, then it's going to be, okay, it's still going to be expensive on some resources, but it's going to be lighter, which will help with the car. So I'm hoping to make the car a little bit lighter so that we can basically transport more stuff a lot quicker. Let's quickly grab this bot. Let's hope his head flies off and we can add it to our collection. Nope. No head. Oh, there is a head over there. Nice. Oh, and I see another one of those bots. Okay. Oh, and the box over there. Let's see what's in this one. Glass. Oh well. Need to make some tier 3 glass for the oh, I did hear a head go bang against the ground. Yes. Oh, I keep hitting you by mistake. Is there any more around here? There's the pump over there. Okay. Oh, it's starting to get dark, so what I'll do is I will Put a small pause here, and I shall see you guys once it's ready to move. Get off of this annoying hill. So every time I approach the hill, the car just goes by itself. Okay. Oops. Line it up. There we go. There we go, and that's another rock that's bitten the dust. Maybe one piece left, which is probably, yeah, there we go. More metal, more stone. What the heck I'm going to do with all this stone, I have no idea just yet, but I think we can make some use of it. So that's all the stone and the metal of one pile of stone. Nice. That includes all the stuff that was hidden on the ground. Come on, why aren't we moving? Let me guess, there's another rock stuck underneath it somewhere. Like this one was. Yep. Okay. I guess what we could do is lay the foundation for the base first. We do have some tier 3 metal on us and some bricks. But let's drop this stuff off. Oh, it's a full one with various bits and pieces. I've got to put it where it was safe. Let's see how much we've got. Nice. Okay. How much of this stuff do we still have left? That's empty now. Ew, that's not good. That's empty. Okay. Not much water left. Okay. Let's put the steak away. Let's put these in there. Glass heads. And we've got the 2 buckets, which we'll need later on. Okay, let's put the heads with the heads. We've got a nice little wall of them, so there's still quite a bit to go. Now I did have a small farm here, which I'm not using at the moment. But the cows are still here. Good, good. So I have plenty of buckets for the moment. And water here. Okay, so I guess what we could do is farm a couple more bits and pieces. See what we need to do in order to use the packing plant. How much of everything do we actually have at the moment? We only have one of those, and that's from all the boxes that we've found so far. Have plenty of milk and plenty of meat. More milk here. Well, let's start putting a base together, and then once we've got some of the materials ready, we can move. It seems that the robots have gotten way smarter over the last couple of weeks. They tried to gang up on me with a team of 5, coming at me from the one direction, and then they split off into 5 different directions, trying to pincer me in all the different directions. I was going, what the hell? Let's see, where is number 2 gone? No, it's around here somewhere. Number 1 is up there. I didn't have a box up here yet. No, I'm going to have to put another box up there soon. Put that one there. Okay, I know there's another box, another leg over here. Oh, there it is. Jeez. I think I saw a greenie over here, didn't I? Yeah. Did I just hear a bang? Yep. There's another head. Nice. There's a flash over there, I think, but yeah, that's the leg that I... There's another leg here. Okay. A good boom second, maybe it was 6 box total. Yeah, 6 bots total. But boy, oh boy, that scared the hell out of me when they decided to do that. No, yeah, it was 5 bots. So I just picked that one up and dumped it down there earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly clear out this because I've ran out of chemicals for the concrete. So I shall be back in just a sec. Okay, so I've got 2 choices for locations. This one is the one that I've primarily chosen. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best option because we're quite limited on space here, especially when it comes to flat land. So we've got chemical plants over here, we've got water, we've got a big cornfield here, we've got 3 POIs along with the with the garage over there, and the trader on the other side of the cornfield, along with the first packing plant. So this is one location, which might be the best location. So what we could do is we could put tier 3 metal up, like a fence going up. So a hall of 2 and then one line, and a hall of 2, one line, going all the way around. That way we can probably snag a nice big plot of land for ourselves, but we're going to have to try and do the whole thing round all through the water as well to stop any greenies from coming through. Now it's going to take a lot of tier 3 metal, so using all the tier 3 metal is probably going to be a bit of a nuisance. So I'm having a little look at tier 2 metal, tier 2 concrete, because we know that they don't like to try and go through the tier 2 metal. The tier 3 metal is expensive and none of them can get through it except the big red farm bot. Now, the big red farm bot, I'm not sure if there is any material out there that he can't get through. It would be nice if there was one. Make it, let's say, a tier 5 or something, a tier 4, tier 5, which, let's say, requires all the resources together, and it basically condenses the material so far down that it's as heavy as hell and that it's indestructible. Now, that might be something, but I've yet to find one. So that said, the only problem here are the bushes, these rocks, and these trees. So we could go, let's say, up to, let's say, including that tree, we could include that rock, make it part of the foundation or something. We can chop down the trees, that won't be an issue, but these bushes are a pain, we can't get rid of them. It would be nice if we could, but unfortunately they don't have any hitboxes, so we can't actually get rid of these bloody things. Nice thing about this area is we've got plenty of paint plants, and we've got plenty of corn in the fields over there. There's also a farmer a little bit further down this line. Is that another box to pick up? I know my eyes are bad, but that does look like one of those boxes. Sweet. So still get one of those boxes pop up in random locations around here. There is a piece of flat land here already, which looks like it's designed for a farming plot, and we still have that there. So I would say it depends on. It would depend on which side is the chemicals. I think the chemicals are on that side. So I guess this area might make a bit more sense, but it's a little bit less defendable, unlike that piece over there. I think I see another one of those boxes actually. Let's have a small peek. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, nice. Let's quickly grab these, and then we can have a little look, see what side that chemical plant is. As you can see, the what's it called, the garage is right there. So I guess to be in, that's a good area of all three buildings and that one. I guess this might be a good location. But again, we've got all these problems like these bushes and everything where we really don't want them. So if I go from a straight line, let's say from here into that direction, let's have a small peek. It's also doing something. I guess what we could do is mine up anything that's in this area. Might be a nice little cave here as well, which we can get some stuff from. Oh, and there's one of those little creatures right there. that a cave or is it just a dip? It's a dip. Okay. Okay, so the one in the bottom left corner is the actual time. I was wondering why it was missing from the top corner. I guess it makes more sense. So yeah, it looks like if we built there, maybe incorporate that stone a bit, we'd have an area for manufacturing, and then use a piece of that area for planting, maybe. Not sure yet. So is this the pond of goo? Yes, it is. Okay, so straight line probably be the easiest. So do I have any materials on me? No, of course I don't. Okay, so I think we've decided on this area. I was actually contemplating initially with an area close to the trader. There was a nice big plot of land there. But I'm not sure if the bots can get up the mountains or not. So that's another thing to test. So before we completely settle down here, I want to see if the bots can actually get on top of the hill. So let's quickly grab some soil and some seeds, and I shall see you guys up the top there. Okay, I think with the manufacturing side, I don't think two of them are just going to cut it. Okay. So how are we going to place them? Okay, so one bot is not enough, two bots are not enough when it comes to large amount of manufacturing. So why not make four? Looks like I need another corner piece and another straight line. Right. Why are the wheels starting to do weird things? It didn't do this earlier. Is it because there's a PY very close to it? Oh, and what the heck? It's just going backwards by itself. It's not stopping. What the hell? It's my elevator. That was weird. Grab that one in a sec. If I can make a U-turn or a 20-point turn. And then it goes off by itself again. I'm not even touching the button and it's going forward by itself. Must be something really strange about these types of these particular rocks. Don't go in my wheel arch. God damn it. Come on, I want to go backwards. What the heck's going on with that rear wheel? Kaboom. Nice. Ooh, I should have put record on before doing that. Whoops. But yeah, it seems that this particular mount doesn't like bearings, and things that have bearings don't like this particular mount. Got quite a lot of whacking to do. Okay, fire 2. It's done well clear. Nice. Okay, time to set off. Granted, we need a hell of a lot more ambers so that we can make more tier 2 and tier 3 metal. But before we do that, let's actually claim our land, shall we? And any hay plots that are in between, we can flatten those as well, like that one over there. It's a little greenie, let's take him out. Granted, he doesn't give us any metal. Now, shall we put down here or shall we put down over there? We could take this entire piece over, of course. But we'd have to put up with all these shrubs and everything. I think for farmland, I think this probably do the farmland part. I'll have to get rid of the rubbish later on. We've got a small pond here, and we can make this basically the farming plot. It's nice and flat, and we don't have to piss about with grass in between. I think this will do, and then we can basically put the rest out over there. But hope that they don't spawn in between. But then again, we could just fence this whole little plot off and then make a bridge going that way and have our manufacturing right there. I think this will actually do for a starter plot. I know we can do the rest over there later on if we actually are in need of it. Let's grab these and get started. So